find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Alright, today is June 17, 2021, and it's 4 a.m. on the dot. Yesterday was a really interesting day. It was my son's birthday, and we really didn't do much. We just asked him what he wanted. He wanted a dog, and that's a no. But what we did later in the afternoon, after his online class ended, we took him to Target and we let him pick whatever he wanted. Yeah, we got him some Lego stuff, space Lego stuff, and then there's another specific one that he wants. They don't have it, so my husband's gonna buy it online for him. So we make him pick whatever he wanted that day at Target, and then we gonna order something else for him. And we bought some stuff for my oldest, and I told my oldest he could pick whatever he wants also, if when we get his report card, if his report card is not that good, his birthday, which is in September, he's not gonna get anything. Whatever he got now will be for his birthday, because his job is to focus on school. But yeah, that was that. And while I was there, I saw the book The Bench, and I took a picture and I posted on Twitter. And I think where is it? Where's Twitter? Right here. There it is. That's when we were over there. That's the book. Yep. And I took one picture of the inside. That was it. And I thought that was really beautiful. Archie, Guy, and that's Harry. It was very nice. Very nice. Alright, so 1,101 subscribers. So they keep on people, guys, keep checking your subscription because YouTube is messing with my unsubscribing people on my channel. So at one point last week, I was 1,105 subscribers, and then they took it out. Yesterday it was 1,100 subscribers, and now another one is back on. I guess someone who was unsubscribed saw that they were unsubscribed, so they subscribe again. So yeah, YouTube is messing with my channel. So just keep checking your subscription to my channel and many of the Positive Sussex channels, and make sure you still subscribe. So this is Twitter. Let's see why. Okay, this is the thing that I posted. 5 people liked it, 1 retweet. Okay, what Black Excellent had to deal with. Okay, what did I do? Who did I respond to? That's from Henry the 8th. Okay, I've said it before and I'll say it again. In the British royal family, you can grift off of your titles, befriend pedophiles, only cheat on your spouse. What you absolutely cannot do is outshine the heir, especially while being black. Okay, absolutely. But the problem is that the heirs are mediocre at finding daring project. They don't have to be daring at all. They can be boring as fuck. But the Cambridges have to show up. Okay, let's see what. They are boring and out of sync with the world. Yep, if she's been ugly, dumb, and white, everything will have been okay. That's a misspell. The heir is their insurance policy for the future. They all living off monarch and have carefully rehearsed the line to the play being intelligent. Individual American Meghan was editing their play to improve their validity. Hating her kept their mediocre safe. That's when the attack began. Meghan and Harry can't help it if they outshine the others. Maybe the others should step up instead of bullying. Okay, let's see here. Troll. Yes, you are. That's it. Not even hard outshine them. Okay, you are correct. And the Queen is a great believer in the dire heir being preeminent. Okay, people should always bear in mind when it comes to the constant attack on Harry and Meghan. Remember the Queen in 2019 Christmas broadcast and the absence of Harry and Meghan. Okay, that's in French. No, outshining while black is expressly forbidden, OWB, as it affectionately known is Article 13, and specifically institute a response to hidden black members, Queen Charlotte being an example. Alright, let's go to another one. So it keeps going. Okay, Black Excellent, that's this one. Alright, who did I respond? And I was like, oh, who did I respond to? Let's see here. Okay, that was Omid. Okay, new question raised by Channel 4 about why London's Met Police has not investigated alleged abuse in the UK by Epstein and Maxwell. Former chief prosecutor Nazirov Zel believed the couple's connection with Prince Andrew may have played a role. That was like, oh, let's see. Let me go into Omid, what some people said. Okay, let's see. Let me play this so you guys go here.
Prince Andrew's involvement with Maxwell and Epstein had any bearing on their decision not to investigate fully. Do you think that Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein were treated differently because of their connection with Prince Andrew?
The perception here is that a different approach was taken in relation to these alleged offences than there would be if it was some brown guy in Rochdale or some sex offender in London who didn't have any standing at all. If it were happening anywhere else with any other people involved, there would be no doubt in my mind they would be investigated. You follow the evidence. That has always been my experience. You act without fear or favour. That's always been my experience. And you undermine public confidence when you choose not to do that.
As I'm listening to this, I'm thinking as much as they try to deter this subject in the UK, but when they do talk about it, it's like it went straight hot into the issue. Very rarely I come across any tweet from the UK about this, but when they do, it really says a lot. Okay, let me see.
Other issues being potentially in play. Do you think one of those issues might be that Prince Andrew was associated with Ghislaine Maxwell?
It's hard not to conclude that that may be the case. It's clearly an embarrassment for the Met Police. We also know that Met Police will have been involved in his personal protection, and so there may be issues of conflict of interest there. If Prince Andrew was being taken to various premises by his Met personal protection officers, they may have had constructive knowledge of what was going on. It's not a reason not to investigate.
Wow.
The Met have explicitly denied that Prince...
That is very powerful. So there's more to it. Is that the same thing? Almost. Let's see here. Reveal Epstein and Maxwell implicated in multiple claims of abuse in UK over decades. Oh my God. Over a decade. Over a decade. Wow.
Fired.
10 years and...
I was terrified and I was telling him to stop.
Oh my goodness. And this is what the UK is trying to avoid completely. Guess what? Harry and Meghan are not there to deflect this one probably being shown on Channel 4. Oh my goodness.
Jeffrey Epstein is dead, but the consequences of his crimes live on. For more than a decade, he used his money and power to abuse hundreds of young women, aided and abetted, it's claimed, by his British partner, Ghislaine Maxwell.
She is a monster. She's worse than Epstein.
Wow.
She was pulling the strings. She had his money. He had her contacts.
Their gilded world now lies in ruins, hunted by the police in America, France, and the Caribbean.
You see, it's all over the world, pretty much. It's almost all over the world. And this is why he had the island. All right, to take those people off of those places to do those damages to those young women. My goodness, this is a shame.
Investigations have spanned continents, but in this
I don't know if I'm going to be flagged for this thing.
Silence from the Metropolitan Police.
We raised new questions about what Epstein and Maxwell did here in the UK. We revealed claims of abuse involving multiple separate women in London over the last decade. The true number may be much higher.
Wow, this is the first time I'm really listening. I respond to it, but I didn't really...
But despite this, while police forces across the world have launched investigations, Scotland Yard has seemingly done very little. Tonight, we ask why.
There is clearly enough evidence for the police to investigate more thoroughly than they have done.
Oh my goodness.
And
Andrew must be scared to his boots right now.
Other issues at play here.
Or when this was shown in the UK. What? And there's, Channel 4, there's an article. Okay, reveal Epstein and Maxwell implicated in multiple claim of abuse in the UK. Okay, same thing. Watch full episode. Kathy News, quality reporting. Don't let this go. Keep investigating. Other media steer clear of this. Thanks, Channel 4 News. That is the story of Prince Andrew. Serious question for the Met Police again. Was it who foretell Epstein's sexual exploitation? Appalling crime. Okay, let's see. Royalty is a toxic disaster. Campaign for it to go. Can't stand the rain. Alright, who's this? I'm sure Maxwell will have the free speech mob disowning her sometime. Question, if the Met isn't responsible for sexual offenses against children in London, who is? Okay, they are, except when it involves certain royals, when what their Met Police Protection Unit might have covered up. Wasn't one at one point not too long ago there was a young lady that was found dead in front of the Buckingham Palace or something, or one of those palaces not too long ago? Could have been at least close to a year, I would say, close to a year ago. Okay, I can't believe her answer. This is a serious offense on her patch. I don't know where it's alleged took place, but you don't wash your hands off it. That's not acceptable. You contact the force covering the area. I don't think I can let this go. And what happened also is that the people who's protecting him probably know. All right, they probably know. And look at there's one of those. I think in my last video I sort of mentioned it. This investigator who died, who they killed, who they assassinated. I forgot the name of it. So if those police probably talk, he has other people to do his damage for him. I mean, you've seen pictures of young women leaving his flat or whatever you call it, his place. I mean, they know all of this is going on. They just turn a blind eye. And this is why you have to talk to your own kids. Nobody's going to protect your kids for you. My goodness. Let's see here. Thank you, Channel 4 News, for keeping on this important story. They keep on blaming BBC now. Channel 4 News is the next one after it. Okay? I don't know anything at what station that there are in the UK, but I wonder who on Channel 4 News or that particular station. Okay, there's big reason why Scotland Yard are more interested in exposing the crime of these two monsters, and this name is Prince Andrew. Okay, is he dead though? And if he is, he definitely then kill himself. Yeah, everybody knows that. Oh, absolutely. In the meantime, true victims of sexual assault stay quiet, knowing that even getting anyone to believe them is a big ask. And the thing is that many of these women probably afraid to come forward because, you know, they're gonna do damage. They have people to do damage to them. I mean, it's really sad. All right, but why should we believe a single victim when we see so many false accusers coming to light? I mean, there's probably people who's you know how these people play. They try to play all sides. They pay some people to say some BS and then to discover that they didn't do it. So I truly believe that look what they did to what do they call this, Republics organization in the UK, who pretend to be for against the monarch, but the things that they did really go harsh on Harry for for his organization, saying things about money and all of that until there was an investigation on that. So these organizations, like the one I just mentioned, is playing all sides. So they created it. All right, they create all sides, trying to be an eardrop of what's going on with people against them. So the same thing I could see being played for the victim. Pay some people to pretend to be the victim, and then they do their bogus investigation just to show people. All right, just to show me, you, people who don't really know those things, just to make themselves feel good. All right, so actors, in other words, they hire actors to play the part. And then the same people who's doing the investigation, whether or not they are actors also, but pretend, just to show the people, to clear their name. All right. Let's see here. Always look at corrupt and other countries over the years and thought at least we're not so bad. How naive, how wrong that belief was. Police, politician, royalty, bribes, and cover-ups, we are just as bad, if not even worse. All right. Meanwhile, how dare a great-grandchild is named after her great-grandmother. Yep, my thought exactly. Let's all get in a direct over Harry and Meghan's choice of baby Lily's name, while Prince Andy rides to escort in the carriage with his mom. Something rotten, and it's not in Denmark either. All right, excellent report. Thank God for Channel 4 News, the only one I trust completely. I mean, before you know it, watch until they start getting the hand of those reporters on Channel 4 News, try to corrupt them as well. All right, because just be open-minded and ask questions. All right, Channel 4 News on fire tonight. Okay, great reporting. Okay, do they have any known acquaintances or accomplices in the UK that the police should speak to? This journalism. I say that is why all of a sudden Meghan headlines, same old distraction. There it is. All right, the dog born. I mean, these people. Okay, we know the people who are actually buying the nonsense, and then they have other people who amplify the dog born. Okay, to distract the people even more. All right, we know there are other issues to play here, and what they are. Okay, oh look, Prince Andrew's old friend and his former girlfriend. Okay, you guys are doing amazing. Okay, because they were both Mossad agents and were bribing the British establishment and political class. All right, go on, please, police. I know you aren't at all bent. Okay, please clean all this up, especially at the top. I mean, it will take a very long time. With those politicians you guys have in position right now, nothing is gonna go forward right now. I'm pretty 100% sure. Not that I'm giving ideas. Whoever's there is probably destroying evidence already. Unless someone who is truly believe and see exactly what is being played right here and make copies of what is at the police station, save it somewhere that nobody else know, and then when the country is out of their hypnotism, okay, from top to bottom, and then they bring it out and say, this is what we have here. All right, you just play the part, pretend nothing happened. Every evidence that you have, make photocopies of it, save it somewhere. All right, because whatever is in front is gonna be destroyed. I already know that. All right, I already know that. I mean, if you really think of what's really going on, you know they're gonna destroy whatever's there right now, because they have their people who's in top to bottom, from politician to, you know, the police and whatever is it. What's her position over there? But yeah. Okay, there's a lot. Oh, let's see here. So it's almost done. Okay, hey home, Channel 4 News. What about the story on Harvey Weinstein? Okay, he's in jail. I mean, he's in jail in the U.S. for crime he committed in the U.S. So did he commit whatever crime in the U.K.? Then that's where they should look into. Okay, unless if some American women was being harassed in the UK. All right, there is more to this story. Okay, thank you for covering the story. True News. A word from Andy. Just when he thought he was off the hook, and then this popped up. Okay, will that be the ones that may manage to lose? Okay, there it is again. All right, where was this report filmed? Okay, there's no response to that. Where is this, please? Excellent reporting. All right, let's go to another one. Okay, so that's that. People's looking at. Okay, it's always fascinating me that Prince Andrew's daughter, Princess Eugene, aligned herself so closely with anti-child trafficking charity work. I didn't know she does that. Does she know something we don't? You know, is that another kind of thing? Looking for daddy? There was a story I come across a while back where, you know, those someone in the UK who was doing some sort of charitable work for children and stuff like that. When they look into it, they find out that they were doing stuff to those children. All right, it could be like someone who they put in front to see who is pretty much, they want white, okay, white women, not black, not Asian, no, they want white. I remember reading something like that. And then they look at their background, whose families are really impoverished, who's not doing well, who, if something happened to them, their parents will not really concern that much. Okay, it's like they put a front, you know, to know the background of those people, of those girls, and then they go into their attack. These type of things here. My goodness. So Buck Palace trade news on Harry and Meghan and help ratchet up the abuse of newsroom because of this new documentary. Okay, new question. Existing evidence that has been largely in the public domain for years. Question is, who is pulling the string on the Met not to investigate? The CPS knows good and well it cannot pursue any case in court as it will end the monarchy. All right, let's see here. It had the monarchy. Andrew is not the head of the state. He's a member of the royal family, and he is disposable if there is a need for that. In other words, if things get too close, they just X him out. My goodness, great to see deep inquiry. Interesting how other figures are not experiencing similar pressure. Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, Trump, and many others are linked to Epstein and stay on his island retreat. All must be also relieved. Focus of media and investigation is entered on Andrew. And also, there's one, I'm not even going to mention name. This person is in the fashion business. I believe she retired now. There's some really connection with it. Nobody's raising question about it. Okay? This former model is in the pocket of these people also. But nobody seems to be raising those questions. I'm not going to say his name. If by now you don't know, I don't want to be the one to mention name here. But it's probably one of those people who were looking, who they put in front to look into those girls to do stuff, to do research on those, girls whose issues are not, whose background is impoverished, whose parents may not even care if something happened to them. All right, this person, she's in a lot of pictures with Andrew. Okay, and she's not white. Just to give you a hint. Okay, the real reason we are getting Meghan stories today is Prince Andrew. Oh, so they were talking about them. Okay, okay, that's in French. This is going to be interesting. Just when they thought they were off the hook with all of that, and then Channel 4 News is there to bring. All right, let me read what's on the screen before I move to the next one. This is going to be interesting. At Paul, whatever. Any thought about the above stories? I don't mean to put you on the spot. Okay, so she tagged somebody. Okay, but Meghan holds her husband's hand. But Meghan eats avocado. Common people, focus. Okay, is anyone surprised? Huh. Yeah, yes, Aldo. Okay. Obvious. Cover up is obvious. Pizza. Pizza. If you don't know the story about pizza. Finally, someone with courage. What? Next tweet. Okay, I'm done with the Andrew thing. That's me. Was that? Oh. When I saw that. Oh. I know very well, but, I'm just surprised that they're actually bringing this up. That's why. All right, next tweet. All right, this is something that I responded to, but many of the active subscribers are responding on my comment section that their subscription is being, okay, so that had to do with YouTube thing here, that I posted on Twitter. All right, let's see here. But many of the active subscribers are responding on my comment section that their subscription is being tempered without their doing. Someone is actively removed them from my channel. Some thought I stopped making content. Okay. Some thought I stopped making content because they were never notified. They kept resub of my channel. So, all right. So I responded. What is it? I tweeted something. All right. I tweeted something. This is my original tweet. And then Team YouTube responded to me. All right. This is the original tweet. And it's like there's comment under it. Let me start with the thread. All right. So when was that? That was the 14th. Okay. As a YouTuber creator, I meant to say YouTube, but I tagged them. I thought they were part of, part of creation for the YouTube. Right? You just want to create, put your work out, and let YouTube treat your channel fairly. All right? All I want to do is just put my content. Don't worry about subscribers, nothing like that. You subscribe. But if someone is undermining your work and then preventing your channel to grow organically, that's where I have the problem. Okay, I don't want to keep on fighting YouTube for them keep on unsubscribing people from my channel. Okay, I just want to put content, worry about the topics that the tweets that I want to share with you and all of that. I don't want to have an issue with YouTube. As long they just let my channel be and they do what they do best is, if I'm qualified to be in their monetization program, just let it be. All right, that's it. But don't overwatch my channel. Oh, and also make sure that I'm following their rule. Okay, I'm okay with that. If they flag me for something that I shouldn't put, I'm okay with that. I'll do what I do. Either cut the thing out or change the music or something like that. All right, as long I'm following their rules and they just keep my channel and check that I'm following the guideline. That's all I care about. I don't want to, fighting with them or them removing my subscribers. All right. So let me start all over again. This is what the idea behind the tweet. Okay. Very rarely I tweet the stuff. All right. I've told you, unless if there's someone who tweet something and then I have something important to say, then I'll comment on it. Like that thing with the Channel 4 news. All I was like, oh, okay, I just put a meme out and said, oh, they're really talking about it. I didn't even say it, but all I did is the meme. Okay, as a YouTube creator, you just want to create, put your work out, and let YouTube treat your channel fairly. But when the creator is following the rules, but YouTube is removing your subs and flagging you for no reason, you're starting to wonder why. Okay, Susan Wojcicki, okay, I hope I pronounced her last name correctly. That's the CEO of YouTube, you see? YouTube CEO. All right, so I tagged her. I searched online. I searched on Google to find who's the CEO of YouTube. All right, because Google have different branches. All right, so but for the YouTube part aspect, that's her. So I tag her in it. My subs are telling me they being being unsubscribed without their knowledge. Within a day, 3 subs were removed. Okay, within a day, 3 subs were removed from my channel. Warning strikes for image of 116, okay, January 16, 2021 was given to my channel. Okay, I won the challenge. My channel is approved to be monetized. It's been, I think, a month now, nothing. I will appreciate you treat my channel fairly. Okay, or YouTube employees taking it upon themselves to remove subscribers from my channel because they have personal issue with my channel. Okay, there's the CEO again. My channel is not the only channel who has similar problem. Hope you look into this. Again, all creators ask is fair treatment. Okay, that's all. Just fair treatment. And I think someone else report on it. Okay, are you buying their team? Okay, are you buying their teams? Why your subs continue to fluctuate? Sounds reasonable enough to me. All right, that's me responding to her. Okay, let's see here. Buying what? Not sure what you mean. I tag some YouTube. I thought because of this tag. Where's the tag? This one. I don't know who they are. For tools, tip, inspiration, and news for YouTube creators. Yeah, that's what I thought they were. I thought they were part of YouTube creator stuff. All right, so I thought maybe she thought because of this person that this thing that I tagged, meaning that I was buying subs. I don't have time to buy. I'm not making money for me to buy subs. Okay, buying what? Not sure what you mean. I tagged some YouTube hashtag, hoping they'll see my message, thinking they are part of YouTube. I mostly wanted the YouTube CEO I searched for. Okay, I searched for to see the tweet. The other hashtags popped up, so I used them. Airhead tactic. Me subs came organically. Took a while, meaning that some of the sub that I get, they come either they find me through the Sussex Squad podcast or just randomly they find me. So that's what I mean by organically. All right, so this is YouTube who responded to me, and someone retweeted it. Who retweeted it? It's not me. Who's that? Okay, it's not me. I don't know who retweeted. Okay, thanks for sending our way, meaning like they see my thing. It's normal to see fluctuation in your subs count. This happened because sometimes viewers subscribe and unsubscribe. I understand that. I could understand that. But when the people, my subs, are telling me they're being unsubscribed, there is a problem. That's the thing here. They are telling me they are being unsubscribed. All right? So I could understand if this is happening, but sometime when my subs come back and said, "Oh, I thought you stopped making thing," and some of you could respond on this comment here on this video, saying, "Yeah, you have been unsubscribed, or some issues happened that you didn't do on your own that you find out that you were being unsubscribed to my channel." Okay, put it in the comment section because it's not me who's saying that. It's you guys, some of you, who's telling me that. All right, because sometimes viewers subscribe and unsubscribe, or we remove spam or close account. More info about this here. All right, I could find. All right, hope this helps clarity. All right, when I have time, I'll come back to it. But I'm doing this video. I don't know. I didn't even see they responded. Okay, let's see here. All right, so I'm done with this. That was something that I tweeted about. All right, squad, the G7 is going so well for the UK. They decided this. Okay, I tweeted that. Okay, foreign press barred from the G7 host country press briefing. All right, so this is something that I think I covered already, so I don't want to cover it here. Let's see if I have anything that I bookmark. Let's see, bookmarks. What did I bookmark? Okay, the Washington Post yesterday. All right, British police said they will review allegation made in a recent Channel 4 News investigation that Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell sexually abused, trafficked, and groomed multiple women and girls in Britain over 10 years. So that's that thing, that video that you guys saw at the beginning of this video. All right, let's see some of the comment here. Okay, I remember, there she is. Her comment is always on point. Okay, I remember when I stated, I felt the most bad for their victim back home. Ghislaine is British, so for her, home is the UK. Before, they didn't have the avenues to speak up and out due to Ghislaine. Close friendship with Prince Andrew. Turns out I was right. Their own police. Their own police. Okay, let's follow her because I was having a little chat with her. Okay, our instinct tends to know more than us. Whichever way you differentiate yourself, we give it credit to, meaning our instinct. Okay, that little voice in our head is very powerful. Almost always we don't listen to it nor give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay, yeah, part of me knew they couldn't have just targeted American girls. They had to start somewhere. Alright. Also, sometimes I wonder why their target was the most powerful U.S. businessmen, okay, who tend to influence our democracy. If you can beat them on the battlefield, you might as well make them destroy themselves. There is more to this than meets the eyes. Okay, I was trying to say something, but I didn't fully spell it out. Okay, cover up it all up. Okay, I hope Brits realize that police brutality and corruption isn't only endemic to the US. We just get more attention, but the UK has a serious problem with their own police. That is true. Okay, and our problem started with the police covering up cases, by the way. Now, cops recently kill. Wow. Okay, let's see here. Citizen, because they know the department will cover for them. Hence why it is so important to keep filming them. So my warning to UK citizen is stop this now while you're ahead. Alright, also right now, anything that comes out of Britain, okay, it's not worth the time. Most reasonable people already know their recollection will definitely be very Okay, the child protection officers raised concern about Epstein, about Maxwell abusing children in the UK to higher powers. Okay, once it was linked to Prince Andrew, everything was then shut down. Who is protecting the royals over those poor victims? Okay, more stuff is coming out. All right, so I'm out of the thread the little discussion I was having with her. All right, meanwhile, in Great Britain news are currently interviewing a guest who's defending Prince Andrew and denying that Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile. Oh, okay, yes, seriously. All right, how many minutes? 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So I will be interrupting this. I didn't even know. Who is that? That looks, no, that's some. All right, so I will be interrupting in between.
Say
all
though
right?
to Lady C, to all of those folk who say actually it's Prince Andrew who has damaged the royal brand far more than Harry and Meghan.
That's that Lady L over there?
With the paedophile Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, first of all, may I say, paedophile is a medical term, so is hebephile, and so is ephebophile. And Jeffrey Epstein was an ephebophile because
he was a paedophile.
No, paedophile is prepubescent, hebephile is transitional into adolescence, and post-pubescent is ephebophile. So he was an ephebophile.
But Lady C, you must accept he was a bad man, a dodgy
I'm not
character,
saying he wasn't.
Not someone who Prince Andrew should have been associated with. So what do you say to those people who think actually Prince Andrew's behaviour has done far more damage than anything Meghan and Harry could do?
Well, I hear what you're saying, and I see.
what's this guy? Dan Wooten, is that him? He looks different. I always see him in pictures, but him moving right now looks completely different. I'm surprised. He's asking some really decent question. But the Lady L, the one who was telling Meghan to shut up or something like that, to zip it or something like that.
Harry and Meghan, please, I beg of you, everybody who has your interests at heart is hoping you will put a muzzle on your mouth and start to behave responsibly. I beg of you. If you're after column inches, continue. If you're after being taken seriously, zip it up.
Differentiate the age of girls, pedophile, all of this. This is why they were trying to lower the age of consent. I've said this before. All right, she's heading in that route, that Lady L over here. All right, she's heading in that direction in terms of all this BS that she's saying. I couldn't even understand her anyway.
Where you're coming from with it, and I see where they're coming from with it. But you know, as with these things, everything is layered and measured, and everything should be viewed proportionately. And let's remember that President Bill Clinton, who is a far bigger name and a far heavier hitter on the world stage than Prince Andrew, was a far greater friend and for far longer than Prince Andrew.
But guess what? We know of that, but the thing is that let's hear until the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. What's gonna come out? We don't have what's going right now, but I'm pretty sure things will come out. The U.S. is not dodging that at all. Okay, look at this now. There's more things that's coming out with what's this guy, the Bill Gates, and they saying that this is why they're divorcing and stuff like that. It's just to protect the asset when things come into play here. So they're talking right now in the UK. Prince Andrew. But, okay, let's hear. All right, that's fair enough to bring Bill Clinton. He is part of the thing too. But what are you saying about Andrew? All right, we want to hear what about Andrew.
So, you know.
And also Virginia Giuffre, okay? Point exactly. Andrew was the one who sexually abused her. That's the thing here. Sexually abused her. So that's another thing to think of.
Put things in proportion. The New York Attorney General has been going after Prince Andrew because
the victim is saying that. It's saying, Prince Andrew, this is who did something to me. All right? This is why they're really mentioning Prince Andrew. Because the victim is there, is saying it's Prince Andrew.
They are effectively political appointees in America. It's not like here where an attorney general is a legal entity. In there, it's not. And they're playing politics. And Prince Andrew...
Is that why after the Queen had called, what's his name, Trump, to wish America happy birthday, and then next thing you know, the last attorney general who was investigating was fired? Okay? Is that what she's trying to say here? They can bull this one away?
Andrew is to a large extent a distraction so that Bill Clinton will actually be kept out of the frame.
Well, I mean, there are pictures of Bill Clinton with Jeffrey Epstein, but of course he has always denied that there was any form of inappropriate behaviour, as has Prince Andrew.
I'm surprised with Ben, what's his name? Dan Wooten. Okay, let's see. The elite and certain section of the media will forever protect pedophile. Let's see here. They're all part of it. They're all part of it. All right, I can't see anything here. What happened here? They probably removed the thing. Okay, I can't see that. Can I see this? Oh, did they remove it? Okay. Prince Andrew is allowed to keep his £300,000 a year bodyguard after the Queen intervened at the last minute. 7 June 2020. All right, what is this? Okay, Book of Shame. Queen's nephew, Earl of Snowdon, named in Jeffrey Epstein and famous Black Book of Contact. All right, that I talk about him also when that came out. There's this. Okay, this is why his newspapers are not talking about it. My goodness, this guy is evil. And by the way, someone in the comment section said there was something they said. I'm telling you, that's why they cover up. Okay, this is the one I can say. Underage girl forced to have sex with Prince Andrew, U.S. court document claims. All right, and then they have the person who's pointing the finger. What I was gonna say is that someone in my comment section had said they commented about him, what's his name, Rupert Murdoch, and then her comment, she didn't see her comment. The reason she didn't see her comment, someone else had responded to one of her comment, and then she didn't see her previous comment, and she thought I was the one who removed it. Why will I do that? All right. Believe me, there's a lot of things the squad have said to me at the beginning of my channel and stuff like that. I leave all of them. All right. This will show the growth of my channel. All right. So I never delete comments and stuff like that. Well, as long as it's not personal, okay, nobody have really attacked me personally. I never, I mean, majority of the thing that I discuss or that I show on my videos, once I'm done with the video, I'm done. I don't let it bother my mind. So that's why sometimes I usually say, if you have a comment about something that I said in the video, put the timestamp. Someone had did that not too long ago, and I thought that was very helpful because I just clicked the time that she put and then listen to that part only. All right, and then I was like, I can't believe I even shared this nonsense that I said. But yeah, if any question or any issues you may have or something that I said you don't like, or you responding to that specific part of the video, put a number, okay, where I said. There's usually at the bottom corner of the videos, I think it's the one to the left, that usually tells you where the part of the video is. All right, it's that number you need to type in the comment section. That way, when I read your comment, I could just click to that particular number, and then it'll go straight to that spot, and then I'll listen to it. But if I have to sit through the entire video to respond back to you, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna listen to myself again. Editing it is enough for me. It's hard. Sometimes when I'm editing it, I cut a lot of stuff, and if I were to listen to it again, I probably want to cut more stuff. So just give me this the timestamp. All right, let's see here. Okay, it's quite. This thing was there. Why is it there? All right, let's see here. Expert who talked to Channel 4 also believed that the UK police halted the investigation out of concern for Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew likely reason UK police stopped investigating Jeffrey Epstein, experts say. Okay, let's see. A British news documentary questioned whether the police in London halted their sex trafficking investigation against Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine. My goodness, he was all in there. He was partying, having fun and everything, But all this is just framing people. They were just framing all those top names. Okay, they were framing them from the U.S., everywhere around the world where there is a huge name that very influential people. They were, framing them with young girls, knowing very well these young women are underage. That way they could get them when something happened or when they need damage to be done to the country. All right, they use that and said, oh, you better do what I said or this information is gonna come out. Okay, some of you should know who I'm talking about. Okay, it's quite shocking. It's funny the way that I did some of those old videos, and then now you're seeing these things come to play, and you're seeing how those countries are leading into self-destruction. Okay, that specific video that I showed with Rachel Maddow, how they frame their opponent, okay, is the same blueprint that is being played around the world. All right, because this type of behavior are the taboo they don't want to talk about, and if they talk about it, it's shaming them and all of that. Is the shame that they don't like. But yet when they were doing it, they were having fun. So they, it's almost like the Angry Bird thing. Okay, you're having fun while they're stealing, they're stealing the eggs. All right, while they're destroying your country and all of that self-destruction. All right. My goodness, it's quite shocking how this case was basically forgotten after Jeffrey Epstein was murdered. Okay, kill himself. Wink, wink. There are so many people and crime involved, so much money, but apparently nothing else will happen. That is true. Let's just see what happened with Ghislaine in prison for starters, but go off. Alright, why y'all wait so long? Alright, I'm not swearing this. And then the thing is that, the person who called to make happy birthday for, what is it? So for the US, it's probably say, kill that story for me. Okay, I don't want to hear anything about it. Little did they know. And the US then let it be known they were surveilling the number two, the partner of it. They didn't say anything until, the other one was killed, and then they went after it, and then they make sure to guard her and the police and things like that. They didn't let her out of jail. But we'll see what happened in court. Okay, I'm pretty sure, like this person said, it's probably Ghislaine in prison for starters. Like we said, it's quite shocking for this case, basically forgotten after Jeffrey Epstein was murdered, killed himself. There was so many people and crime involved, so much money. All right, this part, but apparently nothing else will happen. Yeah, we'll just see what happened at the end. Okay. All right, let me move on. What else? I'm going straight into my thing here. Okay, yesterday there was some people saying, oh, the Queen isn't the one fighting Lily. Johnny Diamond and the Rats have said that the Queen is the one fighting with a 10-day-old baby, okay, black baby. If it is a lie, then it will be easy for the palace to clear it up, but racism, Shipwreck says so. Let's see here. What is that? Shipwreck. That's his name. Okay, Harry's spokesperson said he spoke to Queen before the announcement of the birth. Buckingham Palace says he did. It asked permission to use the name before then. Those are two statements from which we have to work out the truth. Okay, he said a spokesperson doesn't necessarily privy to private, intimate conversation between the Queen and her children. Please do not lower your standard. Okay, not hearsay. It came from her press secretary, who had clearly been instructed to do that by the Queen or her private secretary. Those are just facts. But I agree, Harry can use the name. Of course he can. The issue here, whether he asks or not, Queen says not. Okay, so Shipwreck says that. Okay, the Shipwreck. All right, let's see here. Okay, I can't believe 4 years later, Sussex supporters are still giving this lady the benefit of the doubt. The proof that she doesn't give a damn about Meghan and her kids, yes, I said Meghan and her kids, is the fact that nobody talks about her son. Why? Because she support him. Yep. Alright, so that's Andrew thing here. Alright, the old lady always stays silent when Sussex babies are attacked. It's amazing how many people are willing to forgive and forget because she wore a dress with flowers. The humanization of Betty is in full force while the dehumanization of the Sussexes continues. As I'm reading this whole tweet here, I'm thinking of the squad who are saying, stop making excuses for coat hanger. Alright, my issue honestly is with Harry as well. When will he learn? Okay, these I cannot see. This tweet is from account that no longer exists. Okay, so okay, I'm confused. The Queen doesn't own the name. Anyone or anybody can name the child what they want. The old lady doesn't have a pattern on the name nor legal document name. They're pretty. If it was anyone else besides Harry and Meghan, it would have been fine. Okay, I really do not understand what are the Queen's intentions to stay quiet while the tabloid and the UK press are forming. Alright, let me read some few here. Since when do we believe what Chris Shipp says? If what Chris Shipp says is true, why did Harry involve his lawyers? Okay, this is not about Chris Shipp or believe him. It is about the fact that he and his gang of racists have been adamant that the Queen is fighting, that's what I got from that, okay, is fighting a baby, and the palace haven't tried to clear it up. I stated this is the post. It is the fact. They are okay saying the Queen is fighting. Okay, then Courtier said that the Queen obeyed to them, not the contrary. I read that somewhere. Alright, they're mad. The old woman didn't put them in the confidence, so now they want to control the story. No matter they didn't hear the conversation, they will fight this baby and her parent. Okay, that's the thing the the squad is saying here. They're fighting a 10-day-old baby, and then the palace is not saying anything because they don't really care about it. Look at this. We're talking about Andy now. Look at the story investigation in the UK about Andy. Nothing. You never hear anything. No, the investigation doesn't go. And then in the newspapers, the tabloid, you don't hear anything of that. All right, next tweet. That's because the Queen is protecting her kids, the people who matters to her. All right, I'm happy someone is finally starting to call out the bullshit, especially Murky's. May she realize she looked like a complete weirdo. But I disagree with the false equivalence with the Sussex squad, especially since the vast majority of us are women of color. Okay, I think after this I'm gonna go to homepage because there's the thread. Let's see here. I thought I covered this, but I don't think so. All right, so this is the one I just read. Okay, it feeds into the aggressive, angry black woman or the dangerous ethnic person tropes. Okay, it also ignored that the evil journalists who push lies like Camilla Tomney only receive what she dishes back to her. The difference is she can't take it. She couldn't last a day in Meghan's shoes. Hence her being bullied. Okay, that was in quote, cries. Yes, some folks insult her. We are humans, but she can't even handle basic criticism. All journalists should know if you are going to write lies, especially those with racist implication, there will be consequences. If Camilla and other royal voters were really concerned about their welfare and bullying, they write the truth. Instead, they choose to be on the wrong side of history as always. The first thing we learn in history class when learning about Princess Diana, the press abuse. It will be the same way when our kids learn about Meghan in history class. If they even want to teach it. If we have to teach that to our kids because the school, anything good about African American or blacks in other countries or whatever it may be, they're going to make sure to erase it. So we have to keep that. Okay? We have to make sure to tell the story. Write about it, not just ear by ear. All right, word of mouth. Make sure you put it on paper in writing, on social media, wherever chances you get, because they're not gonna take the time to do that. All right, that's what I get. If I don't say it now, I'm gonna forget. All right, it will be the same way when our kids learn about Meghan in history class. The first conversation will be about the press abuse. In a way, those royal voters deserve the mistreatment because they are paid bullies. Meghan is completely innocent. Their stories and lies about her started. Okay, the death threats, the fake baby lies, and everything in between. So yes, they must be held accountable. I'm not advocating violence, just the deplatforming them, firing them, and blacklisting them from radio, TV, print, social media, and all other platforms. In other words, don't click if you're on social media. Don't click on their stories. That's what she's trying to see here. And then if they're on TV, don't watch it or make phone calls and all of that. If you have the how do you call this? The companies that show commercials on those platforms, call them. Actually, the different bias had something about that with the new channels, the propaganda channel. He made a video about it where he made phone call and stuff like that. Usually those advertisement, those companies, that's why I got from his thing here, because he made phone call and he was talking about his experience. So he was saying that sometimes those companies don't know where their commercials play at. Okay, so they hire, usually those companies, they make the commercial and then they give it to some sort of another company to spread it out or something like that. All right. So they don't know which platform these things are being played at. So instead, it is us who have to call those companies directly and let them know if their commercials is being played in certain place. Okay, you're not gonna buy their product or something like that. So that way they could direct those agencies, okay, those agencies who's distributing their commercials to different organizations, all right, to tell them do not put those things there. Okay, you understand what I mean? Let's say, for instance, I wanna I'm making a commercial for my channel. Okay, so people could watch it. Once I make the commercial, I say what I have to say, hire the people to play the part for me. Okay, now I have the file of the commercial. Now that file of my commercial, I give it to agency to distribute it for me. Okay, and then and from there everything is off my hand. Okay, I don't know where it is being played at and all of that. So your thing here, let's say you're watching Fox News or something like that, and you see my commercial popped up, and then you don't like that my channel is being played at Fox News. All right, you contact my company, me directly, and said, I don't want you to play your commercials in this platform because you're supporting this bias, this kind of thing. So now what I have to do, let's say if I have a lot of phone calls that saying don't show my my videos at Fox News or something like that. Now what I'm gonna do is call the agency that I paid to distribute my videos, okay, for the commercials. I'm gonna tell them, make sure you don't pay, you don't give it to Fox News to play. Okay, this is the thing here that I got from a different bias. Okay, that's what he was saying. All right, that went off. Where was I here? All right, so she was saying social media, TV, print, okay, this kind of thing. Finally, fake psychologists who are desperate for cash should not be allowed to have YouTube channels. Okay, I remember reading this, but from another video. After I read this, I'm gonna go to home and see what's new because I think I'm up to date with things. All right, finally, fake psychologists who are desperate for cash should not be allowed to have YouTube channels. What are health professionals even doing on YouTube? Okay, that's where so much of our misinformation about medicine comes from. You think YouTube is forcing these people to show documents, okay, and their qualification. No, it should be illegal for psychologists to make judgments against celebrities that are not their clients. That legitimizes the hate. These Karens will never stop, even after Meghan dies. Okay, there needs to be a way to report these fake doctors and take away their licensure for lying because they are racist. Your own racism is not a measure to diagnose an individual. And all these folks calling Meghan a narcissist need to stop projecting and look at themselves. A narcissist stare at them in the mirror every day, and it's not Meghan. This fraction is their own. Alright, this article is what I'm referring to. I hope these weirdos whose tweets were features feel exposed. I hope their family and friends are disgusted with them. Finally, I hope they seek professional help because bullying a black woman is racist, not free therapy. Alright, so I remember reading this already. So I completely forgot until I read the psychologist part. Alright, so let's hear awesome thread exactly on Camilla too. She deserved every word thrown to her, and the rest of the royal voter rats to those experts. I'm wondering, I think on yesterday's video, there was a tweet that I come across of a clip, I think that's her. Camilla Tomney, who was talking about the headlines that says nobody speaks for the queen or something like that. Maybe this is what makes her come out to say these kind of things on national TV. Okay, Camilla too. That's the nicest thing I've called her. She deserves so much worse. All right, let's see. Okay, like Diana, Meghan flipped the script and refused to be the demeanor of domesticated princess. Alright, she knew what okay. I think I read this. Okay, let me go to home. I think, okay, I see notification. What else? I'm already an hour. Okay, they don't listen. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what was this? Okay, so number one, we've been trying to tell ya for the last 4 years. Oh, okay. The bench is number one. That's the thing here. That's and I responded, they don't listen. To hear, one has to, only to listen. That's what I. Okay, grasshopper. I didn't see this. All right, so that's the thing here, talking about the bench. All right, and I think I have more tweets about that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, shooting doubles, good for him. Okay, what is this? What is this? Okay, just saw Nick Cannon just had another set of twins, 2 boys this time. Okay, shooting doubles. That's what I respond. Good for him. I wanted to say more, but I was like, let me just leave it like that. All right. What did I respond to? That's me. That's the thing that I tweeted yesterday when I went, what is that? To Target with my son. All right. Yep. Saw it at my local Target store. Posted it on here when I was there. Congratulations to Meghan. Some heads are spinning uncontrollably. All right. Let's see here. 13 people like it. All right. Let's see. What else did people like? OMG. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I know what this is about. Let's go into it. There she is again. She tweeted something here. Okay. Don't leave it for the schools. Teach your kids everything. Don't allow history to be whitewashed for your kids. Let them be the voices in the classroom. Okay? Okay. When I saw it, I was thinking, oh my God, I've been saying this on my channels, and there it is. There it is. I responded to it, and then I'll go to see those 4 people who commented. OMG, thank you for saying this. I've said this many times, many ways. I was running out of space, and I didn't want to create a thread about it. All right, I've said this many ways on my YouTube channel. That's what I wanted to say. No matter what laws being implemented to prevent your kids from knowing, you have to do it. Okay, don't wait for them to write about Meghan. We have to do it. If it's up to them, Meghan never existed. Her excellence must be known. All right, this is what I wrote here. All right, I taught my daughter everything I knew. Together, we come the libraries and look on the internet, but the greatest gift I gave her was me. I was always honest with her, and she always had my complete attention. All right, that's nice. All right, let me go in this. All right, let's see here. That's me responded. Okay, she responded to that. All right, totally agree. This is so true. Yep, there it is. Okay, I'm not the only one who's saying this. This is what I like about the squad. They put out good things. All right, no matter what those politicians are doing out there, preventing to teach racism and all of that. Even before they were preventing to talk about the Tulsa massacre, okay, the 1921 thing. All right, I mentioned a little bit of what I knew. I think I call it Black Wall Street or something like that. All right, so I spoke about it way before all of this. We have to talk about these kind of things that we know. If we don't know, or if someone is bringing something to your attention, you don't know about it, do your own research. All right, not everything, you're not gonna know everything. If it's up to them, they'll erase it. I talk about a little bit about history of Egyptian history and all of that, and little bits and pieces. It's not the full thing, but I give you a sense of things, and then you could go and look further into it. All right, if it's interest you. That's the kind of thing here. Why are they trying not to teach these things? If it was good, don't you think they'll flash it on your face all the time, 24/7? All right, so if they don't want to teach it, it's because it's not to their benefit. All right, if they're talking about racism and all of that, it's because it's not good. It makes them look bad. But guess what? They continue doing it. All right, look at how police brutality and all of that's going on. And while I'm at this here, it's up to you to follow this channel. It's up to you to subscribe. All right, and this is what happened when I surf YouTube and I watch the good things, and then good things is being recommended to me. All right, I'm just gonna go straight to my history. Come on. All right, to just go to it. There's some really good YouTube channel that are out there. Let's see here. You guys could go into it and okay, Brian, tell them I just watched it before I start recording, but not this channel. Okay, BNC News. This is a young I guess she used to be a prosecutor, and she has this channel. I noticed of her yesterday, and I watched like several of her videos. After that, let's see here. All right, there it is. Okay, BNC The Truth. All right, she talks about a lot of things that's going in Pennsylvania. all right, prosecutors who's the way they arresting young black men and all of that. So give it a check. I'm not saying for you to subscribe to it or anything like that, because we don't hear these things. There are a lot of people who's doing the work. They don't need to be the recognition or anything like that. They're doing the work, the footwork. So actually, support where you can. All right. So this channel, give it a look. All right. BNC News. Again, I came across it yesterday and I saw it and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know this was going on, and this is going there. All right. And in Pennsylvania, a lot of things is happening. And guess what? When you look at it, they don't want to teach stuff. I mean, you look all the barriers they put on black people to not learn, to not be educated. But when they get the chance, they go straight. I mean, there's always bad apple in every race, okay? Always bad apple. But the amount of roadblocks that they put for us, and then we are in the battle of our life every time we step out. Okay, so to see they getting them where they're trying to dumb us down. Okay, they're pretty much hurting themselves. Okay, for not teaching certain things in school and all of that. And then when I look at this, especially this channel, some of there's someone in Texas. It's not from this channel. I think it was a video. If you guys are in or in Texas might know of this. All right, Dallas County prosecutor disbarred for withholding, I think it was withholding evidence during trial. And then guess who disbarred this prosecutor? A black person. All right, they're getting them at the books. All right, so when you look at things, is that they're preventing minorities to learn, to be educated, but a lot of them are pushing. And then you look at this. A Dallas County prosecutor was disbarred for holding evidence. And then who disbarred him? A black person. All right. Well, I don't know if how the disbarment work, if it's a panel of group of people, but at least the one who was spoken. Okay. I didn't want to play it. Let's go back. Let me go to the video directly. Oh shoot, where is it? This video. I'm probably gonna hear commercial, but the disbarment was
registry of
the person
exonerations.
Who was,
Official
speaking
misconduct is at the root of more than half of all exoneration cases. BNC's Narissa Knight has more on Richard E. Jackson, the former Dallas County prosecutor who permanently lost his license to practice law in Texas again.
Oh, this is an epic day.
34-year-old.
Okay. You could watch it. I'm gonna scroll to it, but this is the part that there's the prosecutor right here.
New York. Last month, the Texas Bar Association stripped the law license of a former Dallas County prosecutor, Rick Jackson, who withheld evidence that resulted in 2 capital murder convictions of black men 20 years ago. They were recently freed. Chairman of the Texas Bar Association Law Practice Management Committee, Stephen Bolton.
There it is. Okay, a black man. Okay, do you know how many barriers they put for him not to get the education to be where he's at? All right, so all this nonsense that they're putting in Florida, don't teach this, don't teach that. Who do you think they're hurting? They're not hurting black people. They're just putting a barrier for us to jump. But the feel good kind of thing to make the white people to okay, they're not talking about me. It's almost the same thing about the coat hanger. All right, talk positive about her or any women that she encountered, put her to shame, but they're blaming the other women who is smart and intelligent. Okay, it's not gonna erase what is happening in front of you. Okay, so black people are still gonna try their best to jump the hurdle. Okay, this is the one of the I don't know who else is in the panel to disbar that white prosecutor. All right, he can no longer practice law in Texas. All right, so this is where they're getting them. Okay, at the intellectual level. All right, but unfortunately, as sad as this is, there's gonna be a lot of casualty along the way. All right, a lot of people gonna lose their life. A lot of people, like this young man who was put in jail for God knows how long, you know, taking so many years away from him. So there's gonna be some casualties, some pawn who's gonna take the hit to bring light to certain things. So it's a fight. All right, black people is still taking them at the intellectual level. They don't like that. That's why they don't want to teach those kind of things. All right, I don't want to spend too much time. All right, so this is the BNC News. It's talking a lot about it. If you don't know about this channel, that YouTube channel, I really highly suggest you give it a look. It's up to you to subscribe. Okay, I've had issues before where I tell people to subscribe to a certain channel and then come to find out later on they went haywire. All right, completely 360. So just give this a look at, check some of their videos and see what's going on around the US. All right, how people are fighting back and some things that's gonna hurt your heart and all of this. So if you could take it, watch it. And some stories are very painful to listen to, and some of them have some, you know, you see going in the right direction. All right, so yeah, this is, they have their peoples all you know, let me leave that. Let me move on while I was bringing that. Okay, next tweet. I'm already an hour and 14 minutes. What time is it? Oh my God, 5:15. All right, let me go to home to see the latest thing that's being here. Okay, rhythm. Okay, something is happening. 43 minutes ago, Dr. Zanier. Okay, the only people who bought books and books are those who bought them to hide in public with a new dress and camera crew. Okay, there's two comments in here. I saw that was gone. All right, next tweet. Not them complimenting everyone and then the silence when it comes to William. We know, LOL. What's going on here? All right, let's see. May the odds be ever in your favor, Jennifer Lawrence, and your unbeatable skincare routine. Sheesh. Okay, Prince Harry's facial hair game really made the world a difference. Okay, so he's 18 and he is what, 36. So what's this about? Okay, BuzzFeed, Baby Tyra. Okay, Smiles is everything. Okay, what is that? The Queen of Aging Gracefully, Reese Witherspoon, 18 and 45. Wow, she's already 45? I didn't even know that. Wow, we are going so fast. What else here? Baby Born is the cutest. Okay, that's LeBron. I see. I was like, what's the point until this one? Okay, check out the rest of this celebrity transformation. 18. Whew, 38. 38. He looks more like the most early 50s. But anyway, let's see. There's 9 comments under this. People just like, check out the rest of celebrity transformation. The violation love to see. Okay, the pics alone are enough. Okay, well, there is not really much to compliment. Okay, the rest. Okay, good. Laughing my ass off. Ah, jeez. Okay, let me just skim to it really quick. That's where I just went. The Royals, so I could just go in my like. Okay, this one. What is this? Whose fingers did they use? Oh my God. Okay, the bench. The bench. Okay, I'm so proud of my girl. Okay, so that's about the bench. Okay, so that's it. Let me move up. If it retreat, I could just go straight on my likes. Okay, I'm so proud of my girl. The bench is #1, y'all, and that's for with 0 promotion. That is true. 0 promotion. Meghan just be like, hey, us. Look like someone is running to go to the bathroom. The squad or something. Okay. Next one. British royal family and the particular Kensington Palace don't understand this concept at all. Okay, what is this here? Having access to people smarter than you is a blessing, not a threat. Yeah, they don't know that. All right, there's no comment here. 11 retweet, 37 likes. Sometimes comments are hidden. Okay, so there is no comment. I need to stop because once I pass, okay, how it started, New York, okay, how it's going. Okay, New York bestseller, Meghan Markle. Okay, it started with this, okay, together, our community cookbook, HRH, the Duchess of Sussex, okay. All right, the bench, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. All right. And you see the difference here? There's no HRH here. All right, they told her not to use HRH. They think having the HRH is gonna make the difference. Look at this, 0 promotion, no HRH here, and then best selling. Okay, my goodness. Okay, together our community cookbook makes New York Times bestseller list. Okay, children's picture books. When you purchase independently ranked book to our site, we earn an affiliate commission. Okay, the bench, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, illustrate. And by the way, the Sussex squad, we're talking about the promotion. I think, was it Mia or Myra was talking about it, making the phone call and have all these connection, and you know, they make things happen and all of that. I need to listen. I think it was, the podcast was like 3 hours long. I listened to a good portion of it, but not all. Okay, no weapon formed against her shall prosper. She will live a long and blessing life. Amen. All right, so the cookbook has the HRH, and the bench don't have the HRH. Still bestseller. Okay, that doesn't make any difference. Okay. All right, this is really beautiful. Inclusion and representation matter. The bench. Okay, my favorite page. I tear up when I turned the page. I saw this beautiful illustration of a father sitting in a wheelchair. You see, my dad was a paraplegic, and his grandkids call him Papa. Meghan's and Christian thought of everyone's dad. Thank you. I miss my dad. Wow. Wow. I just felt my blood bubble. Wow. Okay, awesome. The diversity and phenomenal. All right, so beautiful. Thank you. It was Meghan and Christian who made it beautiful. All right, let's see here. Okay, you know what? That was my most favorite illustration in the book when I saw it. It was so clear how they put thought and process into making sure different type of fathers were included. I never got to see my dad. Oh my goodness, that's hard. But I claim all the amazing different dads have appeared. Wow, I never got to see my dad. Whew, I never got to see my dad. This is hard. This is hard. Okay, Meghan and Christian thoughtfulness was what really made The Bench a beautiful book. It was created out of love. Okay, beautiful. Thank you for sharing. It was Meghan and Christian who made it beautiful story. Thank you for sharing. Awesome. Okay, there's the love, the love. Wow, I never got to see my dad. That's hard. All right, what is this? Secret from the cockpit. All right, it really shows how powerful the love people have for Meghan is. If everyone else had released a book that received so many hateful reviews in the media, it would have been, it would have flopped. But people, as I read this, I'm thinking sometimes there's movies, my husband and I, when we were dating and stuff like that, anything that they made the reviews talk negative about, that's the one we usually see. We said that review don't usually matter, because if the review is no good, that means it's really good. One of the movies, I'm surprised they didn't make it big, is Tears of the Sun by Bruce Willis. I mean, at that time, I mean, we went to see had the screening of it. We had a friend who always getting free tickets for that, and he used to hook us up. We went to see it at the free screening, and then we never heard much about it, and I thought that was a very good movie. All right, but people now know to ignore what the media says about her and find out for themselves. They did. Okay, I'm so proud of my girl. The Bench is #1, y'all, and that's with 0 promotion. Okay, that's the retweet of the other thing. All right, let's do a prayer. So I just finished record, and I went on Twitter to look at some stuff, and the squad are at it. Let me share. Right now it's 5:38. I need to start editing. Or I'm gonna be all day editing. All right, people who are passionate about a subject don't have to read off of note cards to deliver a basic greeting. Don't at me. Alright, so true, I get nervous public speaking, but it make sure when I do, I'm genuinely enthusiastic and well prepared for any subject with the ability to answer the follow-up question. Document, okay, do mumble, what is it, do mumble a lot, just want the crown, not the work that comes with it. Okay, he should have taken the time to check she was up for the job. Okay, that's the thing Harry did. On the other hand, he took his time and realized Meghan is up to it, and he said, yeah, she was prepared. Thank God, it's a relief to him that he didn't have to teach her that much.
And the fact that I know the fact that she'll be really unbelievably good at the job part of it as well. Is obviously a huge relief to me, because she'll be able to deal with everything else that comes with it. But no, you know, we're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, you know, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
So Harry knew what he was looking for. All right, so that's the same thing. I'll put a clip of that engagement interview. I remember Harry said, all right, let's see here. He kept her on a retainer for, what was it, 8 to 9 years, supposedly, figuring out if she was up for the job. What exactly was figuring out? Because it sure wasn't if she could do public work competently or comfortably. William is stupid, I'm convinced. Oh my God. Asking a couple of other folks if they wanted the job in the process. Oh, the squad laughing my butt off, choking truth. Asking other people on the side if they're up to the process. Okay, let's be real. She did the job she was supposed to do, air and to spare. Now that's job's done. They're trying to figure out if she had other talents, such as backward approach. Okay, they will expect more from prominent women than just popping out children. It was catching on even before Meg that Kate had some deficit. Oh my God. Okay, but also at this point, why had they not gotten her a coach? And that's the thing here. And if they have, and this is the result, either get your money back or have her stop giving speeches. Yeah, use her strong point for things that you know she's good at, but maybe they're still looking which is it. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah, was it? And you are correct. Okay, sure, I wasn't passionate about the location, but I love helping military people. So when I got to brief them, I keep them entertained and enjoy my PowerPoint. Show no notes needed. Military unit requested me as a briefer. If you don't love it, then you ain't gonna do great. Check notes, you agree. All right, exactly. Especially when it is on the lingua franca, you know. Right, 100%. If you're not, okay, if you're really doing the work for things, being able to speak about it will come easily. Okay, the passion was feigned and the subject was giving lip service. Vanity project for photo apps only. All right. Okay, this is safe job. People who know what they're talking about don't need PowerPoint. That's true. Okay, and some other squad were saying that before. All right, sorry to add you, but this, hell yeah. All right, there's more, but each time okay, exactly, facts, it's the truth, love you, you are correct, you're correct. All right, this is other things that I saw and I wanted to share. It comes afterward. Oh my goodness, my computer's slow. Okay, just to be petty, one of these is a New York bestseller and the other Daily Mail bestseller. Something is going on with my thing. All right, let me read this and I'll come to the pictures. Okay, clearly they aren't bought together, otherwise they're chilling together on the New York Times pyramid top. Okay, page 6, most known, she was about to reach the #1 spot and New York Times bestseller list because they desperately try it with this shit. Okay, all right, so the pictures are starting to pop up. What is that? Something's wrong with my network. Alright, let's see here. Why are they attaching Meghan's book to that other thing? Oh my God, this is freaking slow. Okay, I think some derangers might also be buying Meghan's book. You know they are her friends. Okay, if that's true, then Meghan's book should come up when you go on that books page, but it doesn't. They are using Meghan's book to sell that Good Morning Britain presenter book too. Despite that, was it despite that woman and her other female colleagues ever shading Duchess of Sussex? If they are paying for that, then I'm happy for them to lose their money, desperate. Okay, I love the petty side of us. Yeah, especially when the pettiness comes from standing up for someone whom is being shit on and doesn't deserve it. Alright, so Katie Shady books hold still isn't selling, so they are trying to convince the public that Meghan's #1 best-selling The Bench is bought with casebook. Nobody in their right mind believes this to be true. So in other words, see, I can't see the picture, my computer is slowing down. Alright, so there it is. This is the book. Alright, frequently bought together. Oh, they're saying that. How the hell is this a children book? What is it? They aged it 0 to 7. How the hell they're gonna put this together? So if this become the bestseller, how come this is not bestseller? This is what the squad are saying here. Okay, I'm gonna blur it out. I'm just gonna blur it out. I'm not gonna give them that free publicity. My goodness, there's the squad just laughing. Okay, where's the other one here? This is Donna. Okay, Meghan Markle's book, The Bench, failed to make top 50 list in the UK. Meghan Markle's children's book, The Bench, failed to crack the official top 50 chart. Page 6. 12 hours ago. And then it's best-selling. There's the squad. It's like, okay. Alright. Anyway, my goodness. You see how propaganda works? My goodness. Man, if it wasn't for social media and seeing what other people are saying, you will not even know. You will not even know. My goodness, this thing have worked for them for so long. You know, as I'm editing this video, I'm thinking, you see the length that these people are going through to... I'm sorry for the background noise. My son is playing with the Legos he got for his birthday. But before I lose track of what I'm thinking is that the amount of effort that they put to try to erase her success. Okay? Meghan didn't lift a finger. After she finished with the book and did her work with the illustrator and stuff like that, and then she just put out the statement that the book is coming out, I don't even think it was her. It was probably, I don't know, I forgot how this came about. Was it on Archwell? I think it was on Archwell website that they put it out. And then that same day, people were buying it. And then I believe in the next couple hours after that, it was sold out. So, and now we're looking on Twitter, the effort, the energy that they're putting to erase her success, and at the same time they're trying to piggyback on her success. You can make this up. It's history is playing right in front of us, and then in the future they're gonna try to erase their stupidity. They're doing it now. It's not like they don't know, they're not aware of it. People are telling them, they're seeing it. You're seeing it playing right in front of us. Okay, and then in the future they're gonna say, oh, we didn't do this kind of things, it wasn't us, it wasn't that. But plain old stupidity is playing right in front of us. My goodness. Anyway, this is why we have to keep on making sure to put the word out there between ourselves every chance that we get, to make sure to tell her story, because if it's up to these people, they will erase her stories. Okay, her true story. They will make up some BS. Okay, if the Tina and the Michelle were not doing the pushback originally, all those negativity and the tabloid we were hearing about, that's what will be staying. Okay, that's what will stay on the history book. When your kids, my great-grandkids, is doing research on Meghan Markle, these are the stories they were gonna search for. That were some of the things that will come up about her. Okay, the negativity about her. So we have to rewrite history. This is very important. Okay, right in front of us, they rewriting history. Someone within how do you call this, New York bestseller must have give those other tabloid a heads up that Meghan made it the bestseller, and then they quickly putting headlines about whatever those nonsense I'm reading here that they're putting out. They're trying to undermine her success. Okay, we have to keep on talking our truth. All right, no reason to lie. She's doing it. She's doing her work. She's doing what she does best, and we just explaining exactly how it is. And occasionally, yes, I do throw in my nonsense here and there, but her stories have to be told. If we wait for them to tell it, forget it. We're not gonna hear it. Okay? According to them, she does not exist. All right? It's the negative, the imaginary part of her success. They want to erase. They pretty much want to erase her success. That's it. And then they want to emulate her, try to be her, but they can never do it. All right, the next tweet. Okay, this is why I laugh whenever they try to drag Meghan's project. The royalty person was asking why Meghan didn't play Instagram influencer like Kent to get her book sold. She didn't need to, because the tabloid did all the work for free. Can you believe that? Okay, the publisher explaining how much they save in marketing and PR. Yep, they didn't need to do any of that. The Rangers are now crying nepotism by New York Times nepotism. Bahaha. Royal, was it robust, must be incandescent with fury and jealous this morning. Meghan didn't even have to be seen or heard prior to the book release, and bam, it's #1 on New York Times best-selling list. Man, that's a huge slap in their face. I'm telling you, the squad are petty like that. They're gonna drag that. Alright, extra profit because Meghan said Lily is gonna need her own chicks and secure the bag. It's like no boys allowed, and then Archie will be like no girls allowed, and Lilybeth is gonna say no boys allowed. They're gonna have their own separate thing here. Somebody's up. It's 5:47. Yes, royalty made a long thread complaining that Meghan was not doing book tour or promoting the bench. Okay, one would have thought she was co-author or had deep personal interest. She criticized Meghan, her clan pal on calling Meghan lazy and predicting the failure egg on her face. Okay, no way. I actually feel sorry for their hard work on hating this book. What they are forgetting is that their melting will help more people find out about the bench. Yeah, this is so juicy. Meghan is playing them. My goodness, they're all giving Meghan Markle free PR, and it's wonderful to see. I saw many writing paragraphs on her. The publication company colluded with publicists and New York Times to make it #1. I mean, this is the way they do their things. So they're projecting the way they do things. Okay, I got dizzy trying to understand the time and strength it took to do all of the research. All right, really thank you for this comment, because I was itching to know what that royal person was saying. Kikiki. All right. Oh, this is why they will never get it. Meghan is huge, is global, and still not at 100. Wait till she unleashed. Just wait, squad. It will be busy. Okay, so true. Meghan knows the tabloid will do the publicity for free for her. She doesn't need to go on Instagram or even do a book tour. Okay, #1, in spite of malicious review sponsored by UK trolls, Meghan will have the last laugh if, in spite of the sales suppression tactic, the bench also become the bestseller in the UK. And what is it? It just came out the 8th, what was it? Like a week or so, when the squad was saying they received theirs and stuff like that, maybe sometime last week, and she didn't do any promotion, and that costs a lot to make the promotion. All right, so she got all of this for free. My goodness, that's saving also. Okay, when you try to bring innocent people down, nothing you do will ever prosper. Okay, ditto, the more UK media try to sling mud the Sussex, put their heads down and works harder, may they both prosper. Who God bless, no man can curse. May he continue to bless and protect Harry and Meghan. God said, not in my watch. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Okay, we're sounding amen, sister. Amen to that. I say again and again, Lord host, book of Esther. All right, preach, amen, amen. All right, next one. I'm telling you, the squad are being so petty this morning. This is running slow, my network. So if his nan has no issue, his father has no issue, which brother of his is that has an issue with the name Lilybeth? All right, come on. Oh my God, this is taking so long. Okay, okay, there's the picture here. Everything is taking forever. Okay, mature Charles and Camilla gave a seal of approval to Harry and Meghan's baby girl name. What the hell? Are they trying to, how do they call this? To make people feel good about them? Oh, please. With what Charles did, he will never get anybody's, he looked like a troll here, will ever make me like him. Okay, is Willie Leak is, okay, it's always been Willie Leaks. Okay, it's not just Willie's, it's probably many in the family and around the family. Elizabeth handlers, some play a role in grooming Wills, okay, have more control than Wills in my opinion. Okay, let's see here. And get so right, that's why they don't like Harry separating grandma from institution. They feel exposed. She provide cover for their dubious activities since Jurassic days. Jurassic days. And I point out the queen pink dress adorned with Lily was a clever statement without feeding the press, and she did while posing with an open smile beside the president and Dr. Jill Biden. The whole re-wearing the wedding days suit a good PR, but whether it's not performative or without substance, what this does tells us there's a discord and each one acts for themselves, and once again the spotlight seems to be pointing at KP. My goodness, every time I've seen this video before, I mean the spank that this kid will get, look at it, there's a huge bump hitting him in the head. God damn. No child should be doing something like that. Jeez. Well, I said that at the beginning. PW is jealous. He didn't think of it first. PH is out there looking for new innovation or project. PW watches PH. Alright, if you don't know what D stands for, I'm not going to say. Might find he has more time to be creative if he's not obsessed with Harry and Meghan. Okay, I know it's not natural, my boyfriend and my imaginary world. I knew that wasn't the only one. Alright, let me move on. There's the squad going at it. Alright, there's this one. That will be the last one. Alright. Okay, the hag said nepotism. Does Doria own the New York Times? And and we didn't know. That's them just crackling up. The squad. Okay, then she could have Googled the definition of nepotism, or maybe she did, but due to her limited cognitive skills, couldn't process and understand the information. LOL, who said this? Okay, well, laugh. Okay, I bet Doria also nepotized Donnie Jr. when his book with the unrepresentative sales figure became a New York Times bestseller. Okay, they will come up with anything at this point. Reflecting my mood. Okay, what? Alright, let me stop. Oh my god, the thing is taking forever to transfer. Alright, prayer. I'm just gonna say prayer for success. Prayer for, let's see what success. What pops up? Okay, let's see here. Heavenly Father, thank you that you are my ever-present help in time of trouble. Please bless me as I undergo surgery, okay? Your word said that you will never leave me or forsake me, and that you are always with me. Let me feel your presence in me during the operation. Okay, so when I'm in success, but it wasn't for surgery, but whoever is going through surgery right now, whoever it may be successful. I don't know why I thought of success, and this is what pops up. All right, let's pick something here. First I choose this, and then my eyes went on to that. Let's see here. Okay, I said a prayer for you today. Okay, I said a prayer for you today, and know that God must have heard. I felt the answer in my heart, although he spoke not a word. I didn't ask the wealth or fame. I know you wouldn't mind. Again, look at about the book. Okay, I just picked success out of nowhere. Usually I say protection or other things, but I said success, and then this is what I choose here. All right, let me continue. I asked him to send treasures of a far more lasting kind. Okay, I asked him to send treasures of a far more lasting kind. I asked that he'll be near you at the start of each new day, to grant you health and blessing and friends to share your way. I asked for happiness for you and all things great and small, but it was his loving care I pray for most of all. All right, so yeah, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Keep checking your subscription that you subscribe. And if you want to support my channel, check the link in the description. I have a PayPal link for you to donate. And some of you who have already donated, thank you for your donation. All right.